Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Alex here. So we are moving our bins back into place. We've done a bit of wood chip drying, but with the Binderberger running like you saw last week, we're going to need to start bringing the bins back in. So we got one in place there. Dave's just on the tractor and he's just going to go and pick up the second bin. Right, so we've got our bins in position. We've got our logs in there. I'm gonna put the tubes on now and connect them up to the exit exhaust ports. Up we come now. Now the logs ready to dry. We're just going to move forward onto this now. Bottom of the auger all empty, ready to be mended. Good view down to the AD plant. Barley's almost ready to go. Coming down now. Those guys are both hooked in now and they're drawing down into each of the boxes here. So restarting on the logs again, pushing them through, and we'll see how we go. Right, so the barley is almost ready to be whole cropped. The ears are actually now ready to go, but the stalk is that green that we're just worried that if we cut it now, it's going to be pouring out of the clamp. If we were cutting it for cattle feed, it'd probably be all right because the chop size is bigger. But for AD, you want the chop size very, very small so the bugs can get to work on it and produce the gas. So we're just holding off on that at the moment. I'll just show you the crop in a second. But in the meantime, the lads are putting up the silage sheeting. So yeah, trying to avoid the wind. So there we go. Got Vaughan and Ray doing that. Okay guys, so I calculate that we've got 65 hectares of barley to harvest. It's about half the height of maize maybe. Maize is about 40 tonnes per hectare. So let's say the barley is 20 tonnes per hectare. So that would give us 1,300 tonnes of whole crop in here, which divide by 2 to give the cubage obviously about 650. I know the clamp holds about 2,500, so they're doing about 3/4 of the clamp, and I think that'll be enough if we put it in here. So yeah, and that will probably keep us going for feeding it, you know, 20 tonnes a day or something. It's going to give us 2-3 months, something like that. So that will keep us going a bit longer with what we've got. Obviously got to stretch out for 5 months till October, November. So I'll have to be looking around and seeing if I can find anything else that we can stick in the plant too. So this is just you guys. Yeah, lots of green down below, even though the ears. I'm going to show you this. Yeah, they're ready to go. They're actually starting to get hard now. There's no moisture at all in there. They are totally totally ready to go. So I'm just going to squeeze this one here. There's There's no moisture there whatsoever. So yeah, a few more days and we will be going on that, lads. There's another piece. No moisture whatsoever. It's still okay. It's just that greenness. This was what we put the AD material on, and it's hell of a crop, this one. Okay guys, so we're just around the back at the same time as we're sheeting up. We're pouring this concrete ready for our fan to be put in place and our dryer. There we go, looking very good. Barry, how did you make my fingerprint? Well, I think I got the message there. Now, up the top clamp where the wood yard is, we're processing. Dave's on that machine. Unfortunately, we lost our blades. He's gone off on the hay harvest. So, yeah, man down, but we'll keep going. We might not see him for a few months, he's saying. He's got that much to do, but I'll jump on the macro now and load up a few more logs on Dave's bench. Right, silage is on. The last couple of days with a really drying wind and lots of sunshine, so this crop has just turned before my eyes green to yellow. So let's go see what's happening. we go, let's go and take a look at it, see what it looks like when it's coming out. So here's a heap. Let's have a look at it. Yeah, it's pretty damp, I've got to say. I was thinking it might be a bit drier when I was in the field with it, but yeah, there's obviously a concern it might run a lot of juice out of this. But we've made a decision and we're going to stick with it and go. So yeah, see if I can find that kernel there. Yeah, a little bit of moisture in that, just about the right amount to be fair. So see how we get on. Right, so we're just here in the field. We've got a little bit more here to do. Probably done about, yeah, I'd say definitely probably done about 3/4 of the field here. So that's pretty good. We can get on to the next one over there. We'll just go and take a quick look at the clamp and see how it's faring up. So here we are. Okay guys, so I'm just wondering how much more plastic we need up on the walls here, but kind of got a feeling that we'll be alright because we're coming to the end of that first field. We've got 5 more fields to do, each one about roughly the same size. Looking along there, if I count the rails, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We go all the way up to the end one there, which is the 5th. So if it slopes down that way, there might be a little bit stretching out over the concrete, but we'll probably use that fairly quickly. So I think we could probably fit all of what we're going to silage in this space here. So yeah, that's a pretty positive result. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video, guys, and keep watching, and we'll bring you how we got on next week with all the silaging.